Well, hey there, everyone. A happy Monday. Hopefully you had a great weekend. King 5 meteorologist Adam Claibon here to discuss the snow opportunities that we have over the next few days, and mainly late tomorrow and heading into early Wednesday. I know my voice is a little stressed right now. Hopefully it'll get better, but overall I think we're going to be doing fine as far as the rest of the forecast for today. Let's check out what's happening out there. Beautiful clear skies in Bellingham and up across Whatcom County as we have some of that Fraser River Valley sort of outflow that is happening right now, and that is helping to produce some of the colder air, but also at the same time some pretty strong and gusty winds. Beautiful look up there at Hurricane Ridge, cloudy, gloomy, and snowy for those of you who are snow lovers. And then let's go on that side in Shoreline, also seeing some areas of sunshine from time to time up out Mount Rainier. Looks like they're trying to do some plowing for any of you who might be heading up to the National Park. Right now, here in Seattle, we're at 38 degrees. We got those north winds coming in only at about, it looks like 5 miles per hour. Not as strong as what we're seeing farther north. As a matter of fact, check out the temperatures. Bellingham, 34. You go south, upper 30s, lower 40s, more the theme here across parts of Puget Sound, but you factor in the wind, you got a whole different story right there, 20s and lower 30s. So boy, it is really cold up there, and that's one of the spots up there across parts of Whatcom County that we're going to keep an eye on for maybe a better chance of seeing some of that wintry weather. Here's a look right now. You can see that the radar relatively quiet here as we head on into the early afternoon hours. Over the Kitsap Peninsula, a few raindrops, a few snowflakes kind of mixing in from time to time. Moisture really limited though. Still under a wind advisory up this way across San Juan and western Whatcom counties. That's going to be until 10 p.m. tonight. Those gusts could be up to about 40 miles per hour. And again, some of those stronger gusts go along with the colder temperatures, wind chills in the 20s, maybe even the teens heading on into the evening. Future radar shows relatively quiet rest of our afternoon and heading on into the night. Maybe a little more activity right there getting closer to Hood Canal. Now that will break apart even more, and then by tomorrow morning, here we are at 5, 6 o'clock. We're seeing those clouds returning, and that might lock in some of the colder air in advance of our system that's going to bring in those snow chances. Now it looks like we're going to start off as snow as we go into the afternoon, and most of this will be over the Olympic Peninsula and Kitsap Peninsula. Not really seeing things start to pick up here across parts of Puget Sound until the evening commute, and then heading on into the nighttime hours. You can see around Tacoma, southward, probably seeing more rain than anything else, and then that line will start to lift a little farther north as we head into early tomorrow morning. Now, looking at the forecast as we go deeper on into the day Wednesday, you can see all of it switches over the rain, so those snow levels really start to climb back up, and we still have some off and on rain and snow chances as we head on into later on into Thursday. Now, you can see snow accumulation amounts that we're expecting here around parts of Puget Sound. Lowland's not looking like they're going to be too high, but there could be a few sweet spots around Hood Canal over the Kitsap Peninsula. You can see some of the higher amounts expected there. Not much in Seattle. Maybe in Everett if we get a band of rain and snow to kind of set up over us there, and then up around maybe more Bellingham. I would say most would probably see less than an inch of accumulating snowfall on the ground at a time, but the mountains definitely will pick up quite a bit here as we go over the next couple of days. As we go on into today, though, expect to see very few chances of rain and snow as that's starting to come down to really just a very minimum. Highs in the upper 30s to low 40s up that way. Low 40s here across parts of Central and South Sound, where we'll see a few more of those lower 40s. Had a few areas of snow across some of the southern foothills there into the Cascades. Your forecast tonight calling for lows to drop down into more of those, I would say, 30s and even some 20s after seeing highs across eastern Washington in the 30s. They're your lows for tonight. Around 27 in Seattle, 38 in Tacoma, and then 34 at Port Angeles. Here's your 7-day forecast. Around 40 degrees today, 38 on Wednesday, and again, the key time will be late Tuesday evening, Tuesday night, and early Wednesday for the best chances of some widespread and possibly some accumulating snowfall here in the lowlands before things to become a little less active later into the week, but definitely we're keeping the cold air around with highs in the upper 30s and lower 40s heading on into that weekend time frame. We'll keep you updated. I know it's a whole lot that's going to be happening here over the next couple of days, but make sure to tune in with us. We'll give you the latest whenever we do find out. Take care.